Так. Piece of cake. What's the plan? What's the plan? Кошечка, запускаемся. Допускаемся. We really need it. А-а-а. Ты уже дальше все равно не уйдешь. А, нет, уйдешь, блять.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Давай попробуем. Ага. Wait, what? Я первый раз такое вижу. Так, ну хорошо. Круглая штука внизу справа. А, подожди, так их тут дохуя. Вот это головолимка, конечно. Так, я тогда этот закрою, получается. Мне надо будет верхний пропускать. О, окей. Вот это да. Вот такого не было ни разу еще. Нижняя часть мозга где у нас? Вот она. Ага, я уже сразу не могу, да? Хорошо. Ага. Ясно.
Boots have seen everything.
Да подожди ты, блять, я промахнулся. Сейчас я на это говорю.
Console glows as you approach, the mind still desperately yearning for connection.
О. Так, это что это у нас нижний мозг? Подожди, так это каким хреном он у меня задевает? Если я по нижней пустил. Так, это я довел, все. Да подожди, хочешь сказать, это не то, что ли, я довел? Вот то, нижняя часть мозга. Так. Да поверху как-то можно пустить. И теперь синенькая. Синенькая у нас справа. Подожди, а что она не цепляется дальше? Ну, все.
I'll give it a shot.
Да ты, сука.
The console glows as you approach.
Welcome back, Master.
Time to see what's back there.
What is that? Что это? Давай сохранимся сразу. Лишним не будет. А у меня все короткие отдыхи закончились. Я, наверное, тут не могу делать долгий отдых, скорее всего, да? Клинок утерянных душ. Опа. Пусть будет. Пусть будет. Что за клинок угнетенных душ? Что это такое? Коронующий удар. Сделайте слышным стены мертвых, павших жертвы вашего клинка. Это может навлечь на врагах корону безумия. У меня нормально вообще оружие у них стоит. Безжалостное жало. Это хуйня у тебя стоит. На, вот это. Вот хорошее. Ну, урон так себе, конечно. Ну, у Гейла охуенный. Ой, Астерионы, у Гейла хорошие штуки стоят. Только Гейл у меня... А, он в ботинках уже, все нормально. Все нормально. Да не надо пиздеть. Вот тут мусора всякого. Чисто клиночек взяли, короче. Залутали. Окей. Окей, трактором. Мне тогда вот сюда надо.
Something good here, I hope.
Вы шутите, да?
Which way to the nearest library?
Уважаемые. Вы идете?
Need to find a way forward.
Пойдем, батюш, спасем. Сюда. Защит другой какой-нибудь скрытности.
Mind players and civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap. The device does not react to your presence. The device releases a stream of fragmented memories and emotions. All that remains of the pod device does not react to your presence. You remember courage, the shattered conviction of Altarel's high defiance. The burning blackness her organs began to dissolve. Delirium. She believed she could resist horror. The blood war unites you. Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind.
Static energy fills your mind.
Calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods. Those not yet infected, not yet elithid.
Пизделка большая, да?
Desperate to escape.
О, это кто?
The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Короче, надо... Давай, выпускаем. И будет пизделка сейчас сразу. Ох, 3 летит. И сколько жизней? Ну, 78, ладно, не так страшно. Гейл в самой жопе, блядь. А у тебя остался двойной? Нет.
For a dull moment. With haste.
Ну мне же помогут чувачки, поэтому нормально все. Ну, я прям хорошо. Ну, сразу минус летит.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Больше того боялись. Надо вот этого загасить. Чуврика. Все, отдыхай. Так, теперь ты. 4, 24, 13, 18. Нормально. Вот пусть он урон хавает, если что. Ах. О, сюда. Десница Ева. Вот они еще поуже. А левитация это так удобно, блять. Получил палкой по загривку. Ой, 36 много, конечно. 36 больно. Так, надо подумать. Ну, скорее всего, давайте мы пустим. Сколько у тебя? 68? Ну, там мы сейчас быстро загасим. Нужно поставим одну и вот это вот чистый урон. Так, Гейл. Что у нас вообще есть? Рона бы бахнул по двоим сразу. Честно говоря, вот так. Ходят бомжи это. Манипшурга. Бомжик, ты тут тоже что? А, вон он, вот хорошо, даже не видно было. Так, окей. Теперь папочка ходит. Готовы, детки? Бля, мне надо было на себя использовать. Я опять забыл. Мне надо было использовать на себя. А, я все уже отстрелялся. Ну ладно. О, так хотя бы. Четыре 16. Да, вот так. 7:32. Давай этого гасим. Блять. А он сейчас будет в дупле стоять. Вот ты бы не его бил, а от этого, да. Летидика все меньше и меньше становится. Куда ж ты пошел-то? В каком элементале там мне не нравится? Живи его так. When I go. А, у меня нет этого умения. Ёб твою мать, вот я дебил. Мне вообще желательно это. Мне нужно было это оружие брать. Кстати, ерунда осталась, поэтому думаю, нужно. Мой ход. Мои хода всегда заканчивают. О, Завлор, это опять я его спас.
Owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived. You've heard some of it, I'm sure. That I froze, or broke, or some other lie that is kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god,
повелся, короче.
whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their
Броня
savior.
хорошая.
By the time I regained my senses, it was too late. I did not just surrender to the absolute. For a moment, I welcomed it. It would be nice to think so, but whatever these monsters twist us into, I believe it begins in us. I won't make excuses. I can't make amends. But I know something of what you came to do. I want to help, if you'll let me. Ketherick is below. He thinks you're no longer a menace. Descend and show him how wrong he is. If there are any more survivors to be found, I'll find them and lead them out of this place. They have you. Go, my friend. Please, let me do this much.
Следующий кто-то будет со мной разговаривать? Так, мне их надо залатать сначала.
On my way.
On my way. Жемчужина. Видишь, все выжили.
Open up. Something's on my mind.
Oh, stench. Is there any news about Duke Ravengard? Did he get out?
Что ты шварь, блядь?
I don't know how to thank you. This is a bleeding shit show. We came here to rescue Duke Ravengard. But yeah, he was still human.
Окей, значит он дальше просто. Как будто по останкам можно понять, кто это был. А, там отдельная капсула какая-то, да?
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
A pod? Is that Mazora inside?
Mezora inside?
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Ха-ха, поймали дуру.
Why, perish the thought. Every word was nothing less than true. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with elithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority. The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate. You decipher the symbol. It's an elithid sigil, meaning unleash.
Unleash.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months until he's free? You little rat.
Little rat.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Так. Ну, я, походу, не брал квест на поиск детей, мол. Я проебался с этим. А где, блядь, вот. Там в 3-м акте, короче.
Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here, Oth. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it. Oh, and ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Что я так и не смог ее убедить, не было пункта про убеждение. Проебался я, ну ладно. И стоят. Червашки. Так они все к одному месту все равно ведут. Особо разницы нету. Что так, что так.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
О, подожди, восстановление. О, даже его восстановила, лол. Подожди, так давай тогда, если я пока не могу того выживать. А, у меня, наверное, исчезнет. Хотя нет, хера ли он исчезнет. Вот. Ой, пусть будет. Подожди, так у них вообще все, у нас все восстановилось у всех? О, да, так это вообще полное восстановление. Ого. Да. What now? Дай мне грацию картошки. Чтобы у меня была. Без наличия трупа. Подожди. Некритический смотр области позволяет творить оживление мертвецов без присутствия трупа. Это же, ну, не то, о чем я подумал, правильно? А, да, все правильно.
What's next, I wonder?
Ну-ка. Ага. Ну все, пошли, погнали. Точно. Там же нас ждет кетректор внизу. Вообще зашли. Опять целая рава получается почти. Кетректор. Пошли. Мне фул восстановления дали. Грех таким не воспользоваться. Ну я ему дам пизды. Я его и так изи
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Погнали. Все равно больше вроде, ну... В яслях побывал, там побывал, квесты вроде ждал всякие. А вон она троечка.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying.
У них у всех по кусочку
That'd be
есть.
fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
Ебать, целая армия абсолют.
The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Ball.
Да, у них у всех по кусочку от этого бала. Мегамозг. А это абсолют? Ага.
The Testament of Merkel!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it. To hold. Oh, if only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mistra commands.
Успокойся, нахуй.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counseled my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance. I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mistra.
Успокойся.
I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... Very well.
Да он бы зря сдох.
I'll stand down.
Ну, третий акт же есть.
Stand by you.
Успокойся, блядь.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Who will preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, orderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city.
Управляет дружище.
I am the hero who will save it.
Пиздец, гарташ.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate.
Вот она, кстати, армия.
To prepare the way.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. What path lies before me? May the gods take you first.
Pick a fight. The consequence.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny.
My
But
destiny.
the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity
У
before
него
the
броня
snuffing
хорошая,
out.
наверное, да?
Finer champions than you have tried and failed. But perhaps they lacked the fear that drives you. Your freedom hanging in the balance. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death. You are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. With pleasure.
With pleasure. Так. Гейл. Давай-ка вместо лучше Астарион дай мне двойной ход. Я сейчас ему... Сколько у него? 87, я его может захуярю даже. Wait, what? Подожди. А как я могу его спасти? Ее, точнее. Что я не понял сейчас.
Another day, another fight.
Они вообще как семечки щелкаются. Все. Это было твое действие. Вообще их никак, что ли? А.
Can't afford to let up. Got to move.
Так.
May the dice roll in my favor. Outflank, outsmart.
Я, честно говоря, даже не знаю, куда его отправить. Великий план. Это не от них ли зависит? Не могу, да? Не доставить. Чуть-чуть, блядь, не хватает. Долго бегал, я думал. Да нахуй. Ну, чтобы он не трогал моего. Остановься приказы. О. И обидчики сами ко мне подойдут. Хорошо. Неподвижность испуганно стрелять я могу. Вот.
Blood in the air.
Бля, я дебил.
Step quick.
Он не может поднять.
Swords meet sorcery.
О, красота. Все. Окей. Так, сколько оно? 14. Инкубация. Я никак не дойду.
Let's end this.
могу все равно. Как эта шутка, ну она сейчас взорвется, единственное. О, господи, он меня видишь к ней не пускает. Так. Помидорс. Что попал? Только теперь будет по нему проходить? Да. Другое дело. Плохо, да, попробуем.
Пойдет с тобой лежит.
А?
С тобой лежит, смотрит. Что? Никого нет?
Ні, поки нема. Нікого.
Там мне книжка пришла на адрес.
Книжка на адрес пришла.
Да.
Смотри, чтобы не замело. Ну сейчас нет, после можно. После стрима можем сходить. Нет.
Вера говорит, на улице классно.
Ну.
Я говорю, ну, блядь, тоже тогда было классно, я погуляла, охуела.
Было дело.
То есть миллиона не было.
Да. Это точно.
I don't fancy their chances.
Вот вообще все промахнулся, надо ближе идти. Я промахнулся. Минус 23.
What a fool you are.
Так
You
я...
cannot kill me.
Я уже...
I am eternal.
Eternal, вечный.
Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here.
I'm ready.
I am ready. I am
Yours. I am yours. И чё, сейчас будет большой какой-то?
and one who belongs to me. I am the
Я уже несколько божеств разозлил. Это не очень хорошо. Но Меркула легко убил. Я не думаю, что будет супер сложно. Надеюсь. Сколько у него жизни для начала? Если 25 нормально. Мне будет хватать отсюда. Если я отсюда по нему буду ходить, да, мне будет хватать расстояние. Мне здесь надо будет себе двойное движение сделать. А у я атаки, я думаю, никакого смысла иметь не будет, да? Надо где-то вот отсюда херачить. Хотя можно пробовать. Я своих коснул. О, похолопите. Меркул. 30. Он будет урончик, я наносить. Но Меркул это сильно, да? Типа божество захерачить. Я думаю, неплохо, да? Так, мне надо... Да, на меня двойной. Ольк. Отлично. Мне тоже можно быть потом наверх. Ого, ого. Чё так много? У него вообще есть устойчивость. Некротическая его устойчивость, неуспеваемость Кияра. Я не буду так сильно на него херачить, ну ладно. Зато у него есть к огню. Вот всех. Я так понял. Ой. Я прошел испытание. У меня один некромид живой остался. Окей. Вот теперь я могу немножечко пострелять. Я его поджег? Нет, еще не поджег. Ну, он умер. Толку. А? Не помню уже. Нет, значит. Смотри. Я так уже несколько божеств разогнал. Вот еще одно. Кости. Вот оно так выглядит. Смерть с косой.
А сзади что это? Типа на хребте у него сидят?
Ну, да.
Как близнецы.
С кадилом каким-то. Сейчас он получит пизды. Опять вообще промахнулся.
А за что?
Ему не нравится, что мы делаем.
Ему не нравится.
Угу. О. Сколько? 3 жизни у него осталось. 3 жизни. Ну, давай. Дай ему сосать нахуй. Чё, блядь? Победите апостола Меркова, прежде чем он поглотит хотя бы... О, я еще достижение получил. Но никого не успел поглотить, я ему дал пизды. Ну что, Кетрик Торм, теперь будем базарить?
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master.
Нет, ты не повелитель смерти, больше нет.
Hear me.
My lord, hear me. Так я тебя захуярил, родной.
Доспехи интересные.
Угу.
I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Теперь он точно не установится. А почему Астерион-то?
No. Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Семья убийства. Кстати, должно опыта нормально дать. О, у него прям что-то интересное есть. Нередийский камень Гарташа.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the
Ты стала, кстати, появляться.
is weakened.
Ты стала появляться. Вон. Да. Ну пройди, у тебя сухие ж ботинки.
Ты что ли достиг?
Да.
Блин, стыковые такие крутые.
Ну конечно. Что уже почти наиграл.
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination.
Вы смотрите мои
The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese. These chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat.
Вот я.
Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny.
Всех ублюдков
The
собрали.
other is a mystery to me. But the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder.
Конченая какая-то психопатка.
На медузу похоже
Which
другой.
means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the dead three. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. The tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Ну такое. Раздели дедулю. О, Господи. Ну даже никто не помер. Ну, тут у них один проход. Да, вроде все остальное. Что? А, тут всем надо чуть-чуть. Я смотрю, у меня уже гейл. Какой левел апнул? 10-й. Ох-ох-ох. All right. What now?
The door pulses. The presence is weak.
Элементарь где? С нами не собирается, но... А пойдем пару мозгов убьем просто, и все, 10-й левел будет. Собственно говоря. Really? Really? Вот и все. Потом еще раз восстановление сделаем. Вот сюда, да, я не сбегал. Ну да, все-таки это тот же проход. Или нет, подожди, нихуя. Вообще какая-то движуха. Не-не-не, тут что-то есть. Лохматого Генри. Ах, этот целый этот. Тут жили они, смотри. Кто-то. Я не хочу читать. Просто вдруг что-то полезное будет. Бай, там целый алтарь какой-то. Подожди тогда. Как с этим проходом понятно? Что-то их держали тут. Хрящеватый сундук. Тут ничего не сделаешь, да? А тебе сколько осталось? 147. Пойдем, давай еще убьем. Как раз два еще бегала.
So much for peace. Very well. Here goes nothing. Still breathing, despite everything.
Я могу остановиться, кстати. Бля, прям охуенно, оно фул восстановление вообще всего. Попадание по вам вы получаете лишь половину. Тяжелая броня. Блять, не помню. Бард. Можно барда себе еще воткнуть. Как там снег? Да? Можете применить божественное вмешательство, чтобы призвать на помощь свое божество. Однажды используйте заклинание, вы больше никогда не сможете его применить. Ого. Вот столб света. Хм. Рой саранчи. Ну, рой саранчи мы через навык сделаем. Слушай, это будет, не знаю, бесполезно. Как по мне. Смрадное облако. Остынь. Спасибо. И батарея. Ловите. Полетели. Голову задрал. Опа. Ну-ка. Ну, вообще модификатор интеллекта теперь. У меня интеллект 19. Ой. Элементаль феи. Бестия, небожитель. Реализовать. Вот тоже можно. Конус холода. И каменную стену, может быть, я бы еще сделал. Да, вот это лучше. У меня всегда будет 2. Все. Все прокачались. Людей хавали. Серебряный нож. Серебряный стакан.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ой, бля. Спасибо. Ох, погнали. Гейл.
I can't help but feel like I've been fumbling in the dark for too long. I've just had a lit torch thrust into my hands. Indeed. Under other circumstances, I might have been subdued or ashamed. But after what we saw, I must have... The crown! The one the Elder Brain was wearing. The one I very nearly destroyed. Netherese magic. So most Netherese artifacts contain only the faintest amount of their former power. I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but no matter. It exists. I must learn more of it. That crown sits on a gargantuan elder brain bent on destroying us and everything we hold dear. We need to learn more about what we saw. An artifact as powerful as luck would have it, we'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. I need to go there and learn all I can. Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trade. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water...
Oh, no.
No faith left behind. I'm glad that's still the case.
The shadows yet fester. The dead, there are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Consider, mortal. Do Illithids possess souls? No. Nor canst thou count mind flayers among them. Yet, the three amass an Illithid army, a flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is... Until such time, be availed of my services. No. Where matters of balance are concerned, yes, Bane, Lord of Darkness. Once judged, ascended, then the alliance is reforged, mortal. The plane.
Like in there. In the curse. Horrible than you can imagine. Try me.
Olsen state.
What's up for discussion?
Все в себя пришли. А, нет. Еще даже нет.
Helen.
А? А, это она его дочь? А, господи, я только сейчас понял.
My love. You were dead. I saw your body. I'm here. And so are you.
Ну, я пытался забрать все, я
And
понял.
my father, he can't hurt us any longer. I dreamt every night that you'd come back to me.
Буч.
That somehow it was all a nightmare Dawn would undo.
I had no dreams at all. Nothing but darkness.
And when I woke, my father said you were dead.
His soul was poisoned by the god of death. His sick devotion ruined him. But for all his sins, he brought you back to me. Are you all right?
I will be. And you?
I will be. And
In
you?
this moment, I want for nothing.
Уи. Лесбийский поцелуй живого трупа богини.
Ah, there you are. This is Aelin. Aelin, this is...
Oh, but we have met. This is the soldier that freed me most valiantly from the Shadowfell. They watched my boot crush the very brain of villainy, and fought well against your changed father.
May he rest in peace at last, now that he's dead. I have more to thank you for than I knew. And we have much to discuss. Perhaps we could join you in your camp later? We look forward to it.
You there, Sharon. By the fires of your camp's hearth, we will discuss
Ну
all
вот,
we must.
это перед
I'll be ready. Whatever you have to say had better be worth your life.
перед переходом в третий акт будет, походу.
Now you will leave us. We must take succor in one another's bodies and words.
Aelin! We'll see you later.
Всё, вопросов нет. А чё там сверху чел ходит? Ты что, затерялась?
Just tell me what you need.
Ну, а у меня до сих пор с тобой не очень отношения. Ты что, ебанулась? Я вам тут все спас, блять. Вот, скрытность +1. Вот мне что-то такое надо. Наверное.
Lady.
У меня краткого отдыха нет.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen.
Набирать людей надо будет в Балдуре. Окей. Подожди, а мне вот интересно. Я же не брал квест на поиск. Ну, я и молота не нашел. Да, не тифлинги остались.
The light means that Ketheric will be gone soon.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched...
I'm sorry, we got captured.
I thought you...
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
I thought my entire family was dead.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
Humble too? Imagine that.
He has no cause to be humble. He's brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right to get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
Oh.
I missed that. Awesome.
Да, тут уже все. Тут все. Тут все. Я не знаю, что там надо сделать. У Гитенки я тоже все сделал. Let's go! Я про нее забыл вообще про Карла.
You saw Gortash, didn't you? What the
The tadpole, the absolute. How? I'd never have protected a Bay Knight even a decade ago. I looked after that. He gave me away to Zariel without a second thought. He has to die. And I'm gonna be the one who kills him. He can't get away with what...
I can feel it. The engine is getting hot. You know, Zariel may have put the fucking thing in, but Gortash... Let's get to this...
Мне там важно прямо горящее дело, ладно. И получается, батю не спасли. Я думал, опять будет типа пирушка. Нет. Не хотит.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Before anything else, I need to know where it's happening. To the public, Cazador is an ordinary noble. A little... He has a grand palace on the hills of the... I don't know if he performed the ritual there. It feels too public. He'd risk exposure. I hope so. Because I'm not striking another deal with Raphael. But if the citizens of Baldur's Gate don't know anything... My brothers...
My brothers.
You wanted something? Thank you. I think any attempts at comforting me might be in vain just now.
Короче, надо просто идти и все.
What do you know about me? You spoke of my past, being chased by wolves. I told no one about that. Almost no one. But I certainly didn't share that with you.
There is nothing I can tell you that you do not already know yourself. They trained you well, trained you hard. Chiseled away any part of you that did not fit their plan. They made you forget.
I chose to do that. For the mission to protect Shaz.
Secrets. Yes, yes, that is an old song, girl. Your goddess cares more for her precious secrets than she does her devotees.
Get to the point.
When you freed me, you severed a bond between me and that dog, Thorm. A bond of pain. His, inflicted on me. When I laid eyes on you, I sensed a similar bond. You, tethered to two others. Someplace distant. Let me help you remember.
You feel Shadowheart's mind tug at the edges of your own. You know this sensation. She wants you to see whatever is about to be revealed. Your mind joins with Shadowheart's. Something pulls at you both, bringing you elsewhere.
Богиня. Вау. Отец я, наверное. And then? What happens then? What's happened after this? Все залагалось нахуй. Зависло, что ли? Что такое? Oh no.
You'll remember that it is a common rite among Luna's followers to send their children off into the woods to find their way home. Perhaps this time it had gone awry. It seems that one child never came back. She was taken.
What? Who was that man?
You already know. Did you not see yourself in him? Do you not recognize your own blood?
My father. That was him.
That is him. He lives still. And your mother, too.
No. It can't be. I'm an orphan.
And who told you that? Your adoptive family? You are not to blame. You were young, impressionable. They took you because they wanted to break and remake you. But you are a child no longer. You are a woman, one who knows what must be done.
My parents. I need to save them.
Your parents are with your abductors. You will need to return to their lair. But be warned. You may have once thought of them as comrades, mentors, friends, even lovers. They will all be enemies now. You have been forewarned for what is to come, but not yet forearmed. I was able to retrieve it before it sank too far into Shah's umbral domain. Shah is quick to discard whatever she has no use for. I think you know that well enough. But I felt it call to me as I took flight. Whatever Shah calls her own, Selûne has equal claim to. They are one and the same. Their power is matched and mirrored. Take it. You will find it useful. What you do with it, that will be up to you. Same as before.
I'll need every
Спасибо.
advantage, it seems. Thank you.
A debt repaid. You returned my life unto me. Now go and claim your own.
It hurts.
Shah torments you still. What a spiteful creature she is. This will not stop until you take action. See that your parents' sacrifices are not in vain. Allow the Moon Maiden to guide you at last.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Это подожди, это у меня.
No, never mind.
Два капля каких-то охуевших есть, по-моему. Лунная глифа. Лунная глифа тоже. Нихуя себе. Ну. Шару харта дадим. Нахуй этот клинок, если она им не владеет. Полуторная. А второй тоже полуторная глифа. А нет, глифа двуручная. Ну ладно.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Что там еще Гейл, да, хотел? А нет, этот хер.
Gods be damned. With that parasite in his brain, should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, we're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all Worm's Rock Fortress. It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist, the Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpole Grand Duke throw open the gates for them. As would I, and more. I was 17. Father, older Raven Guard, had just been named. That's when the Cult of the Dragon.
The Cult of the Dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
To conjure the Dragon Queen. But 10 days after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill. The Queen of Chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There they were.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened. In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizura's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul and I will give you the power to save it, she whispers.
She read the terms while two devils stood witness. And I said yes. One soul for one city. I don't know that it was brave. I just know that it was right. The moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus and oozed the rot of Dis. The cultists choked on our poisons and burned from our flames. And when we were done, my soul was bound and my lips were sealed. She didn't. She came on order. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie. It is the one. Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to track my location and speak from. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her.
Гейл там все с этой хуйней по-любому.
Let's see.
Let's see. Все, как будто жмякнулись. Ох.
First in my heart.
Я тебя у меня перевес. По 5 каждый весит. У кого больше всего веса еще есть? Уже не у всех есть. Я ни с кем и не виделся, блядь.
I've been lied to. My parents are alive, and I have to save them. I think a part of me always knew that. A part that Shah denied. Thank you. But I want you to refrain from foolish heroics. When the time comes, we'd better press on for now. And hope. But before that, there's one thing I need to see to. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Just leave it with me.
То есть не удивлюсь, если я пойду типа во врата Балдура. Через побережье меня опять кинет на долгий отдых, скорее всего, да? Давай-ка сюда прыгнем сначала.
Ketheric Thorm is no more. But the shadow curse still remains. I need to be careful.
Ну, Спикси же защищает.
Your desire. I venture forth.
Better be. It hasn't been that long.
Feels like forever.
Астарион тоже давай.
My faith will guide me.
Что-то хард. Тоже надо.
Thanks, Nichols.
Хм.
Seek and you shall find me.
Stoneworkers.
Let's move. She'll mind my step.
Ну, вообще вроде как все здесь.
I want to have a word.
It's like you prevailed, my friend. Now your path out there, the curse still thrives. I failed this place. Now I must remain behind. No. If you linger, you'll only jeopardize your own mission.
Пусть с тобой. А теперь я типа могу все забрать, что захочу. Они все побежали, оставили. Да, вот это заберем. В принципе. В навеки пиздец.
Feel that calm.
Shame we could not lift it. But we have to move on.
Похуй. Погнали.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Давай, салам алейкум, идете.
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketherick. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst
Вот, ее точно кончать надо.
Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Да, я же говорю, опять долгий отдых будет. В лагере две богини балдеют, пусть балдеют.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
One day I'll catch a break.
Как я оказался прав. Что будет еще один отдых. Стоит такие, кого-то не пускают.
Very well.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. Cazador and his rite of profane a grand ceremony to honor one exalted vampiric to place him in a position of such esteem. The world will yearn to kneel and offer their neck. Then you've been thinking the same thing. If the time comes and I can stay one move ahead of him, I'll take his place before his blood can hit the floor. Doesn't it sound delightful? For the lucky little vampire on the winning. After 200 years of shit, pure shit! I think I deserve something better. We'll be glorious, both you and I. Let's find out more about the ritual before we waltz into... If we track down my old comrades, the other spawn, we may discover more.
Короче, тот хочет корону, этот хочет стать вампиром великим.
To ascend. My, you sweet. If we don't find my brethren, they'll find us. We should get to them first. Unless Cazadors change their orders, they'll be in the dead.
Okay.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Один шесть единиц урона захватывал.
The dance macabre. Don't linger.
Или детский инкубатор. Тебе больше.
Can't give up.
Не могу.
Come quickly.
I can't do this without you.
Hope your soul is in good hands. One day I'll catch a break. With finesse.
Пусть появляется, что нам? Ой. Ой.
Don't get too close.
Concentrate. Have to keep going.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Shall we cut and run? Let's move.
Prick thy face, villainous prick.
Бля, мне надо в портал сбежать, о господи. Да где тут ускорение?
Let's give this a try.
Все, я просто не вдуплил. Не увидел.
That orb's going to blow, and soon.
Бомжи зеленокожие. Поэтому их кончать надо.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Friend, you will be cleansed.
Onward. Ever onward.
Только ее надо.
At the ready.
Ну, все.
Death is but a word away.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
What path lies
Hurry.
before me?
I can't hold them back alone.
Да я бегу.
Whatever comes,
It's not over.
be ready.
Come to the skull.
No one's stopped me yet. At the ready.
Император. Что, блядь, происходит? Ой, это все-таки летит, блин. Какой-то маг тоже.
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
A mind flayer? What the blazes is going on here?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. You saved a child from a viper back in the Druid's Grove. You saved the Asima Night Soul from her soul cage. You let me live last time you were here, though it brought Blackheath's wrath upon you. Your continued existence as yourself, and not a mind flayer, should be all the proof you need. Now, help me. The god. Destroy the god. Do it now. Together, we can turn the tide.
This feels good. Still breathing, despite everything.
Да ты, блядь, издеваешься.
Death's cold grip.
Let's finish this.
No gloom, all doom. Even better on TV.
Thank you. That was too close. Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
Of all the things to be indebted to, a bloody mind flayer.
You may call me the Emperor. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call me Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Indeed, his hubris knows no bounds. To enslave me, that was his nature. But to enslave an elder brain, a questionable decision. I shall look forward to sharing his downfall with you. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished. There may come a time when that is necessary. But there is no guarantee that his power would survive it. The moment his protection is gone, we may look different. But to the Elder Brain, we are already the same. Thralls in its design.
Как надо хуярить тогда старшую маску?
I appreciate that. But this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your... You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the saints. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Well, certainly brave.
You continue to surprise me. Your mind is truly something special. Now, hold out your hand.
Another one.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens, its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast. The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
You are exquisite. When your allies see what you can do, I hope you encourage them to try it for themselves. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain and bring it under our control.
Полу и летит. Общее обучение. Вы пришли целый вопрос. Старый половину летидом. Теперь вы можете открыть самые мощные псионические способности. Это очень хорошо. Тут бомжей золотаем. Хотя похуй. Да-да. Полу летит.
Let's have a look.
Ну. Ебать, у них имена. Так. Там, короче, какая-то имба открывалась, да? Перелететь. У меня появился полет. Взрыв сознания. Физический урон может оглушить жертв. Создать магический средство, который находящий в нем существо вместе здесь используется действие наоборот. О. Погодить интеллект. Превратиться в скользящее зеркало, способен применить скользание себе в врагах, имеет 85 УЗ. Это тоже круто. Ох. Броня здесь снижается до 1. О, атлетическое мастерство, это тоже огонь. Ну, вот это точно можно. В кошку почему бы не превращаться, мне кажется. О, бесплатное заклинание тоже. Мне нахуй вообще весь мозг. Схаун. Пассивная особенность. О, это тоже, кстати, полезная хрень. Чтобы, допустим, взорвать всех потом. Убежище разума, откачивание интеллекта и... Это тоже хорошее, в принципе. Создать магическое средоточие, которое позволяет находящимся в нем существам вместо действия использовать бонусное действие. И наоборот. Тогда вообще можно типа 3 раза стрелять. Ну давай. Вот так попробуем. Теперь-то мы можем поспать. Блять, я просто пошел на короткий отдых, целое огромное доп. Задание получилось. О, вот так тогда сделай. О. Вот как теперь умею.
Your parasite communes with Lae'zel's. Her heart.
Orpheus. Gift. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith. It is Orpheus. The blood of the mother. The prince of the comet. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their... Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to... Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hell, the first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed but it was the first whom Orpheus... It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps. We meet Voss in the city, and we obtain the... Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the one word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words. If the Githyanki are to be free, the prince of the...
Ну потом уже, не сейчас.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was set. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior, but I digress. Did you want something?
Мне с ними же не надо разговаривать. Или они тоже хотят поговорить? Не, вроде нет.
Never a dull moment.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now. More likely it would just put a stop to us. I wanted nothing to do with... Do you know what this entails? Well, of course you do. But I don't want that for myself.
Ну, типа можно их убедить, чтобы у них эти навыки были. Но что я зачем? Пизду. Ой, я могу призывать еще саму его. О, так у меня вообще сколько способностей открывалось, и помыть. Я могу и с мертвыми говорить. Солнечный луч. Арабский щит. Полет. Ты тоже навык, что за удобный. Ладно. Ладно, всем